here I want to just be clear. Here is the southern hemisphere. Here is the northern hemisphere. Here, it's summer for the southern hemisphere. And that might be confusing because I used to think that the earth revolved like this. Okay, but really it revolves like this. So even in winter, just like today, it was sunny for a little part of the day. That's because a little bit of the sun is still on the northern hemisphere. It's just much less, okay? So be careful. It's not like super dramatic. It's just a little tilt. Okay, yeah, quickly.
What if it takes so long for the sun to hit the earth? How do we build on that exactly?
We are seeing the sun from 7 years ago. So like it takes that long for the sunlight to travel. So if the sun burnt out, pretty sure it's 7 years. That's what comes to my head. If the sun burnt out, we wouldn't even know about it until 7 years from now. Okay? But it does take a long time, but still it's pretty strong. Go ahead, keep going. I'll take your question.
Is to come and go as our planet makes its way around the sun. Without that tilt, the seasons wouldn't change, and it would be about the same temperature year-round wherever you live. When the Earth is here, sunlight strikes the northern hemisphere directly. That makes the days longer and hotter. We call that summer. Meanwhile, sunlight is striking the southern hemisphere at an angle. The days are short and cold. That's winter. When the Earth is on the other side of the sun, the seasons are reversed. Right. Tropical places lie on the equator, the border of the northern and southern hemispheres. The tropics get the full heat of the sun all year round, so their temperatures don't change much. The north and south poles are a different story. There's nothing gradual about the change in season in these places. It's winter, then summer, without a fall or a spring. Summer on the Arctic Circle means that it's light outside even while you sleep. In the winter, the Arctic Circle is dark all day long. When do these seasons start? Well, here's the schedule for the northern hemisphere. Spring starts with the vernal equinox on March 20th or 21st. Summer begins with the summer solstice on June 21st. The beginning of fall is called the autumnal equinox, and it falls on September 22nd or 23rd. The winter solstice, the first day of winter, happens on December 21st or 22nd. The southern hemisphere begins winter when the northern hemisphere starts summer, and so on. The seasons north and south of the equator are always opposite each other. Ah! You are doing this, aren't you?
Okay. All right, just a quick fact check. It takes 8 minutes and 20 seconds. That's the speed of light, okay? So not 7 years. I remember the number 7, so I forgot. Okay, so it's 8 minutes and 20 seconds. Okay, so we're seeing a sun. When we look in the sky, it's from 8 minutes and 20 seconds ago. Yes?
You said 7 hours.
I know that. That's why I said... No, it's 8 minutes and 20 seconds. I did say years, though. Because light years, it's hard for me to remember that. Okay, so we are going to go over this. Yes?
So if I were to travel light speed, I would arrive in the sun in like 8 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to go over this really quickly. I need someone excited to be the sun. Chalice, he needs it. Let's go. Give him a round of applause. Love it. I thought you'd be up here by now. Come on. Move it, Chalice, please. Hurry up. Okay, Chalice is going to be right here. Holding it. Okay, now I need everyone to pay attention. Pay attention here. Everyone needs to be able to see this. Okay, you can video just this. Okay, so here we go. Right here, when the sun is next to the earth, like this, or this side, these are winter and summer. Remember, they're always opposite, okay? Here and here is autumn, or fall, and spring. Okay, now we're going to go over this really quickly. Right here, you can tell that the southern hemisphere has more direct sunlight. Can you see that? So that means it's what season for the southern hemisphere? Jesus. Summer. If it's summer in the southern hemisphere, then what season is it in the northern hemisphere? Go, Kev. Summer in the southern, winter in the northern. Good. Right here in the southern hemisphere, like Australia, is it daytime or nighttime in the summer for Australia right there? You guys with me? Australia's right here. It's in the summer. Is it daytime or nighttime for Australia? Carlos. What? Why? Yeah, the sun is hitting it. Good. Now, is the southern hemisphere closer to the sun? What makes it hotter in the summer? What makes it hotter in the southern hemisphere in the summer? Just share it nice and loud. Yes! Good. Okay, so now all you need to remember is that it's opposite, and when it's like this, it's the southern hemisphere, it's summer. Okay, now let's go over here. So we're like perfect. Ow. Okay. So now the northern hemisphere has more direct sunlight. So if there's more direct sunlight, Stephen, on the northern hemisphere, what is the season? More direct sunlight on the northern hemisphere. Come on. Go, Martha.
Wait, if it was more summer.
Northern. Look at what this looks like. Summer. Good. If it's summer in the northern, then what's the season in the southern, Annabella? Summer in the northern. What's the season in the southern? Good. Okay. Now, listen. So if it's summer in the northern, and I want to figure out what it is right here, I can just think, what season comes after summer? I hope we get this right. What season comes after summer, guys? Nate?
Fall.
Fall. Good. So fall's here. So looking at the northern hemisphere, this is winter. This is spring. This is summer. And this is fall, okay? You need to make sure that you're always drawing it so that the axis is tilted this way. So I'll leave that picture up there on the board for the unit so that we can tell the way that the axis is tilted, because it will mess everything up if you tilt it the other way. All the seasons will be messed up. Yeah, go ahead.
But if it's only cold at the pole, how do you have summer?
It doesn't have very much of one. It only has summer or summer or winter, and it's like super intense. It doesn't have like very much of one because of where it is. Okay? All right. So now what I want you to do, Chalice, round of applause. Okay. Now on the bottom of the first page, you're doing a great job. We're almost done. Bottom of the first page. It says, when the northern hemisphere is in summer, the southern hemisphere is in winter. I want you to draw this exact picture. Be very careful where you put the axis. Go ahead silently. Right here. It's okay. You got it. Make sure you label the axis. Label the hemispheres. You're drawing it on the bottom of the left side. Good job. Fill this in. Okay, everybody should have this filled in now. You gotta get it tilted that way. It's all about the tilt, guys. Should make a song about that. All about the tilt. All that tilt. Okay. All right. So now the bottom sentence. Fill it in, please, and raise your hand if you know what it is. The bottom sentence on the bottom of that square. Wow. Go ahead, Destiny.
The southern hemisphere is facing the sun.
No. What does the sentence say? The northern hemisphere is facing the sun, yeah. Do you see that, though? See how there's way more rays on the northern hemisphere than the southern? Okay, yes?
Why is it facing the sun? Wouldn't it be tilted towards the sun?
You could say that. Or has more direct sunlight. You don't have to play it anymore. Okay.